morning, everyone. It's Sue here. So I just wanted to do a flip through of this journal. Somebody asked me if I had done one, and I do pages, certain pages at a time, but not a full flip through. And I do want to start with my response to Marisa's weekly prompt, which is to use wood veneer and a doily. So this is a very, very, very busy page. And you know what? It's just how things come out, right? I don't plan it to be busy when I start, but it certainly is. So anyway, I'm not going to go through a lot of what I use. I might show you here and there a little bit, but I just really want to do a full flip through of this particular journal. But Marisa, so this is for your challenge for this week. I have the 3 wood veneer here, the 3 stars, and the doily, and I love the way that it came out. So I'm just going to go back to the beginning here, and I'm just going to kind of talk through, I received this particular book from my boss at work, and I started working in it on December 28th. So I'm not going to necessarily talk about what's on the pages, but I just kind of want you to know, I'm doing a lot with pastels, and which I'd like to blend them and to just smear them like with my fingers, and it's just amazing to me how different all the pages are. This is one of my favorite pages right here. And I date the top of them so you can, clearly see when I did all of these pages. And back in the beginning of January, we did a fast at church. So I did a lot of documenting about that. And here was New Year's Day. And my word for me this year is confidence. I do a lot with washi tape. And I have, my container of all of my pens and all that good stuff. I have stamps that I use. Every once in a while, I'll pull in a piece of ephemera, or, a little piece of, like this is a little tag. As long as it's flat, I don't want this to be a chunky book by any means, so I'm definitely trying my hardest to keep it flat. It's very colorful. Every page is very different than the one before. I'm also using the stamps from the homemade stamps from Crazy Island Family. And it's funny that for whatever reason, to me, the right side of this journal is like, I want to say the primary side, which is probably, I'm totally making this up, but I start writing for the most part on the right side, then I go to the left side, then I come back, which is kind of backwards, but for whatever reason, that's what I'm doing in this particular journal. I am part of the His Kingdom Come, Take Me Deeper weekly prompts, and they've been awesome to work with. I really have been enjoying that a lot, and that's mainly what this journal is about. Not 100%, but mainly. So these colors here are pan pastels. Again, I'm doing a lot with like handmade stamps. So this particular one right here is one that I made. It's on like a tongue depressor, and then these little cushiony foam things, and it's all from the dollar store. And because like the ink from this side came over onto this side, I went with it and I ended up outlining. Every once in a while, I'll pull in a little bit of paint. Like this one has pattern paper on it. This was for a challenge from Marisa. And I also do pull in my my little paint pens from Walmart, which are my most favorite ever. And so like every once in a while, and when I do something where there's a lot of color on one side, it will bleed through. Like you can see the cross on this side from this side, and it says be ye transformed. You can see that, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm going with it. And then after Christmas this year, Michael's had a lot of their wide washi tape on sale. So I picked up some of those. And again, you can just really see the difference in the pages, the colors. Like here's a little clock. And it's flat. As long as it's flat, I'm good with it. So, and what I tend to do, what I like to do, like this one was different because I had like no washi on it. It was just all marker. It was just all, you know, what my spiritual walk means to me and things that are important to me. And this one I really started with these stickers of crosses, and it just kind of goes from there. I don't know. I don't know. And like this is for week 4 of Take Me Deeper. This is one of my favorite pages too. I just like the colors in this. And then I had a sticker, like a border sticker that I cut and I put in there. So, and here's my word is confidence this year, but I wrote I am, me, I am confident, and that's just a selfie, which I'm going to try to do about once a month, is throw a selfie in here. And here's some more stamps, homemade stamps from Crazy Island Family Swap. And every page I date, so you can certainly see the days that I did all these pages. I also sprayed some Lindy's Stamp Gang spray on a few pages. I saw Linda LaPaca do that, so I picked that up from her. Here's another prompt page from Marisa, or for Marisa. And like over here is some stickers from, some old stickers from Creative Memories. So a lot of what I do is, you know, I also pull in the old Stampin' Spots. And all I do is I open them up, and this is probably this color that's on this page. All I do is open it up, and I literally use this as the tool, and I just go around and I mark up the pages. So it's just been a fun way to add a lot of color to pages. And of course the washi tape. I use a lot of washi tape. But I intend to. Like this page, like look at all the washi on here. There's 2 different types of washi on here, and I'm really using them up. I've used up like another 2 or 3 rolls of washi doing all this. And so this is week 5 of Take Me Deeper. And this was for the challenge for Studio 6 Creations. And then this, you haven't seen these pages yet. There's just a few pages, and here I'm at February 1st. And like it was going to snow this night and be ice the next day, and that was on my mind, so I put that on here with a little piece of ephemera. And, you know, for God so loved the world, which is us. God loves us, you know, and so these pages are, well, I don't know. Again, they just, it's what's on my mind and what I'm thinking about. And oh, these are Madison's pages. This is Madison right here. And she did these pages. I gave her my charcoals and she went wild. And she just felt so darn creative doing those. Now these pages right here, I have to give props to Kathy Hand, who is Cat Hand on YouTube, and she's awesome. I know her through Crazy Island Family, and she did a doodle page off of a jelly-plated print on deli paper, and she did the most awesome doodles, and I didn't want to, I wanted to remember what she did, so I quick took this book out, and I ended up drawing the designs on here of the doodles that she was making. And she did the most awesome doodles, and I didn't want to, I wanted to remember what she did, so I quick took this book out, and I ended up drawing the designs on here of the doodles that she was making. And she did the most awesome doodles, and I didn't want to, I wanted to remember what she did, so I quick took this book out, and I ended up drawing the designs on here of the doodles that she was making. And then I went back in later and I colored everything in. But like all of these designs were different doodle designs that she did. And now we're on week 6, which is for February. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And then this is, like I said, for Marisa. Very, very, very crazy. I mean, I think this is so darn colorful. I don't know if that's good or bad. But this one is really, really, really colorful. Then this one here calms down a bit. And so like yesterday, which was Saturday, I went to a ladies' event for church. And the speaker, she was talking about having positive attitude and health. And how important, obviously, health is. And that, how important it is to serve others and to love others. So that's what was on my mind. And then I found this little this little picture that Madison drew long ago. And it was of me. And I had written my name on, I don't know, whatever. But this was sticking on the back of that. So I just pulled it out. And I just decided to go with it and put that in here. And then it really changes color here. And I just love this. So you've not seen this page or the next page either. And this is me just taking the Stampin' Up! Pastels, which are very, very, very chalky. And I just put them on. And I have a ball with them. I took them out of the big container that they come in. And I just put them in here. And so I'll put them on here and then I rub with my finger and I love it. I don't know what it is about that, but I just love it. So then the last page I want to show you right now in this flip through is this page. So it goes from being really bright to this, but I wanted to. This is exactly what I wanted to do. So this I did last night. I don't know. I think I'm done with it. I haven't even dated it yet. And all I did was I took a photo of a bush out front that had snow on it. I tore the photo up. This was a 4x6 card. I tore that up. I don't know. I just placed things on here. A couple tickets, just using up my stash. And I went around everything with the black Stampin' Up! Charcoal. Or pastel, and just smeared it, and then I did it with the white as well. And I just really love the way that it came out. Totally different, right? It goes from, like I say, from being bright to not being bright, but I like it. I like the way it looks. So that's it. So again, I just wanted to, go through and show what I've been doing. And this sits next to my bed at night, and I just have a little basket and a little bag filled with my supplies. I keep it simple. I want it simple. I don't want it difficult because then, you know what, I'm not going to do it. And, I want to do it. I want it to be easy. I just want to show you something here too because, like I said, I'm like writing backwards. It's the most bizarre thing. So the way this reads is, for God so loved the world that he gave his son. So like the words go all over, but I kind of like that about it. It makes you think, right? It makes you really think about the words because you have to find them. It's like, what order do they actually go in? But anyway, so that's it. Really easy peasy. Like one of the sets of pens that I use are in here, and they're all different kinds. And then I have my Sharpies, and I have other pens and everything in my little bag. So that's it. Just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions on anything. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks so much. Bye-bye, everybody.